Hey everyone, Jackson here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about a subject that will literally illuminate your health, light. Specifically, we're going to delve into the subject of UV light and infrared light. Its profound impact it has on our body, and especially on the immune system, and a fascinating area called the mitochondrial system and its functions. There seems to be some common misconceptions, particularly with regards to UV light, that it's only bad for you. No, it does pose some risks, but as long as you stay within the parameters and protect yourself away from them risks, this forms a crucial part of the light spectrum that we need to be exposed to. And hiding away from it has some significant drawbacks. So let's shed some light on this subject. So let's explore the 5 pros of being exposed to UV and infrared light. Pro number 1, vitamin D synthesis. We all know about vitamin D, right? But it's worth remembering, it's really important. When UVB rays from the sunlight hits our skin, they trigger and produce vitamin D. This isn't just for our bone health. Vitamin D is a crucial immune modulator. It helps us regulate our innate adaptive immune response and playing a big role in the function of the immune cells. Think of it as a conductor for your immune orchestra, ensuring that all the sections play in harmony to fight off the pathogens. Pro number 2, nitric oxide release. Less talked about, but as equally vital, is the role of UVA light in releasing nitric oxide from our skin. Nitric oxide is a potent vasodilator, meaning it helps widen the blood vessels, improving blood flow and lowering blood pressure. But here's the immune connection. Nitric oxide also has antimicrobial properties and plays a role in the immune cell communication. It's part of your body's rapid response team against invaders. Pro number 3, enhanced mitochondrial function. Now let's talk about infrared light, particularly near infrared. This is where things get really interesting for your mitochondria. Mitochondria are also often called the powerhouses of our cells because they produce ATP, our body's current energy source. Near-infrared light penetrates tissues and is absorbed by chromophobes within the mitochondria. This absorption stimulates ATP production, reduces oxidative stress, and improves cellular respiration. As you age, your cells and batteries start to lose their ability to hold charge. Especially IR light gives your cellular batteries a powerful boost, allowing all of your cells, including your immune cells, to function more efficiently. Pro number 4, reduced inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a major enemy of a healthy immune system. Both UV light and infrared light have demonstrated anti-inflammatory effects. UV exposure can influence regulatory T cells, which help suppress excessive immune response, and infrared light, by improving the mitochondrial function and reducing oxidative stress, directly combats the cellular process that drives inflammation. Less inflammation means your immune system can focus its energies on actual threats, rather than being constantly on high alert. Pro number 5, an improved circadian rhythm and sleep. While not a direct immune interaction, exposure to natural light cycles, which include both UV and IR, is crucial for regulating the circadian rhythm. A well-tuned circadian rhythm leads to better sleep quality. And here's the link. Sleep is absolutely fundamental for a robust immune system. During deep sleep, our bodies produce and release proteins that help fight infection and inflammation. So getting your light exposure during the day helps you sleep better at night, which in turn supercharges your immune defenses. Alright, so those are some of the compelling reasons to embrace appropriate light exposure. What happens when we don't get enough? Let's dive into 5 cons of not being exposed to UV and infrared light. Again, focusing on our immune and mitochondrial systems. Con number 1, vitamin D deficiency and weakened immunity. This is perhaps the most obvious one. A lack of UVB exposure leads directly to vitamin D deficiency. As we discussed, low vitamin D levels are linked to a weakened immune system, making you more susceptible to infections, autoimmune diseases, and even increasing the severity of certain illnesses. Your immune system needs that conductor, and without enough vitamin D, the orchestra can fall into disarray. Con number 2. Impaired nitric oxide pathways and a compromised immune response. Without sufficient UVA exposure, our skin's ability to release nitric oxide is diminished. This can lead to less effective blood flow, but also directly impacts our immune function. Nitric oxide is a key player in the immune response, helping to neutralize pathogens. A lack of it can mean a slower or less effective defense mechanism when your body encounters a threat. Con number 3. Mitochondrial dysfunction and energy depletion. Here's where a lack of infrared light really hurts. Without regular exposure to infrared, your mitochondria aren't getting the crucial boost that they need. This can lead to mitochondrial dysfunction, where your cells struggle to produce enough ATP. Imagine your immune cells are trying to fight off invaders when they run on empty. They simply won't be as effective. This was shown to be a big impact during the COVID pandemic. This can manifest also as chronic fatigue and general inability of your body to mount strong defenses or undertake activities. Con number 4. Increased chronic inflammation and oxidative stress. So, if your mitochondria are underperforming due to a lack of infrared, and your regulatory T cells aren't adequately modulated due to insufficient UV light, you're looking at an increased risk of chronic inflammation and oxidative stress. These are two major contributions to immune dysregulation. Your immune system becomes constantly on, leading to bystander damage to healthy tissues and potentially paving the way for autoimmune conditions. And finally, con number 5. A disrupted circadian rhythm, poor sleep, and a compromised immune repair. Spending all our time indoors, away from natural light, can severely disrupt our circadian rhythm. This throws off our sleep cycles, leading to chronic sleep deprivation. As we mentioned, sleep is paramount for immune repair and regulation. Without adequate sleep, the production of essential immune cytokines is hampered, and your body's ability to recover from illness or injury is significantly impaired. It's like trying to rebuild a house after a storm without any rest or resources. So there we have it, folks. That was a fascinating and, to be honest, frequently overlooked connection between light, our immune system, and the vital functions of our mitochondria. Now, while we must be mindful and responsible for protecting ourselves about the exposure of UV rays, completely shunning UV and infrared has a significant and negative repercussion on our overall health, particularly our ability to fight off infection, illness, and maintain our actual cellular vitality. So, what's our takeaway from this? Ultimately, get outside. Get out into the natural light, particularly in the morning and the late afternoon, when the sun is not as harsh and not as fierce. Consider red light therapy or near infrared light therapy, because this can help boost the impact that it has on the mitochondrial system. But as always, consult a medical professional before changing significantly your life and what you're doing. Well, that's all for today, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you found the information helpful. Please, if you have enjoyed it, smash that like button, leave me a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And then hopefully I will see you in future videos where we will explore more health and well-being insights. Let me know in the comments below how you incorporate light into your health regime and what the positive impacts it has on your life. Until next time, catch you later.